YouTube, today we're coming at you with the deck by Brandon Cuppoletti. He took this deck to a 5-2 finish, it looks like, at the recent Extra Life United tournament. So it was a charity tournament. So congrats to him for doing well. But this is a deck deconstructed from scratch. It is Simic Flash in Standard, no less. Now, as you can see here, almost all the deck, with the exceptions of Dragon's Guard Elite and Kazandu Mammoth, can be cast at instant speed, right? There's all sorts of good flash stuff here. Brazen Borrower, Wildborn Preserver, Shark Typhoon, a couple copies of Rewind, then some more other Strixhaven cards, Decisive Denial, Quandrix Command, and then Divide by Zero. And then of course we've got a couple of counter spells rounding out our package in addition to Opt. Counter spells being Dwar Disruption and Neutralize. So that's the deck. We're playing at instant speed, hopefully, trying to just tempo down our opponents, bounce their stuff, counter their spells, get in with some evasive creatures, and or creatures that are just going to be growing for free, right? Our Dragon's Guard Elites, and then we can just pump at instant speed if we want when he hits 6 mana. So Simic Flash in Standard. Now let's look at the sideboard. So it has a number of counterspell additions it can make, right? There's Rogues running around, there's Sultai Ultimatum running around, just a lot of blue decks. So there are a full set of Mystical Disputes in the sideboard, a couple of Tests of Talents as well for just trying to pick off opposing counter spells and making your life easier, getting rid of all of their other copies. Then Disdainful Stroke, helpful for big spells against even anything from Ultimatum to Naya with their dragons and whatnot. Scavenging Ooze, good against Graveyard strategies. We have a couple of lessons here, Pest Summoning and Teachings of the Archaics, in addition to Containment Breach. So actually misspoke again. There's actually 4 lessons in the sideboard. Mascot Exhibition being the 4th, and right, we can grab those off of our Divide by Zero with that learn there. And additionally, we have a few other things to help us against control matchups. A couple of copies of Toski and then a copy of Coma. Right, the good thing here is that both Toski and Coma are both not counterable. Toski has Indestructible all the time, whereas Coma can get Indestructible if you sacrifice a Coil token to it. So that's the deck, that's the sideboard. Let's see how it plays. All right, we're jumping on the play here with Simic Flash. This looks okay. Gonna be interesting sequencing lands here. I guess we just run out the Snarl. Tap lands all around. Okay, well we get something. We go blue. We have a lot of double blue cards right now. We don't have a single double green card yet. See what my opponent goes for here. They're probably just going to attack me for 1. Sure, I probably just want to disrupt whatever they do. Play a Charger. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I'll just bounce one of them. Slow them down a bit. Play the Triome. That means that next turn the castle can enter untapped, so we could like rewind or something. And they play Robber of the Rich, so they're playing around Disruption pretty well. Attack me for 3. Take it. Run at the other Charger. We are going to disrupt this. It's going to help lower their creature count, make it so that they have a harder time getting an Embercleave out. Because if they don't have a land next turn, they can't Embercleave. Attack. We're gonna cycle, try to make a shark eat their robber. They could stomp in response, but so be it. That'll be most of their turn. Okay, we'll take the block. Okay. Taking the robber. They're left with the Charger. They play Annex. Sure, we have a cancel. I think we just want to run this out as a land. Pass the turn. Here I think we just take the 4. Like Robber of the Rich. I think we just rewind that. We have something else they can do with the 1 mana. So either a Boulder Rush or a Frostbite. Tap for my lands. think we run out the Brazen Borrower. Like I said, I think they have a removal spell, but I'm gonna wait here. They don't do anything then, so we're gonna go to attacks. We can do the fight effect on Decisive Denial, instant speed. Or we can also, if they don't hit a land drop, we can just make a 4/4 Shark. It's gonna be pretty good, I think. Play another Robber, okay. So we could just Decisive Denial, have Brazen Borrower fight NX, though I think if they have a removal spell, I'm gonna get blown up by doing that. So I think we just make a 4/4 here. Get a block in at least. Okay, I did the Boulder Rush. It's looking tough. Looking tough indeed. They could have Embercleave here. I think we just go to block NX, see what they have. They have the cleave, we have the counter. Yep. So go to 3, not dead, but they have a 4 tokens here. Divide by 0. I'm getting the sideboard. Mascot Exhibition. Well, might be able to live here for another turn to get that Mascot Exposition or Exhibition off. Get 3 creatures. Yeah, I mean, pass the turn, I guess. They have like another land drop though. We're pretty much dead. So they animate. They don't. Okay, so we can divide by 0, the 1/1. And then if they Embercleave or something, I guess we can fight. But even then, we're going to be hard pressed, I think, to actually get this to work. Because even if they just attack with 2, they could still get Embercleave off with this mana, and so I'd be dead anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Oh, they just stomped me. Okay. No Embercleave. Okay. Time for sideboarding. Skews could be okay. Best summoning is a lesson in order to put in the deck. I think some of these Shark Typhoons should go. Coma. Yeah, I don't know if there's much we're looking to sideboard here. Try playing first though. Something of a slow hand, but we do get to do T2 Dragon's Guard Elite if we want. We have like a Wildborn Preserver or another Elite. A little low in lands, but high in 2 drops, so I think it kind of makes up for that. So we start with the Ruins. Next we play the Pathway as a green source. Okay, opponent's going to attack us for 1 here. Okay. I think we do just run out the Elite, because we have another one. And if they don't do anything, okay, we can actually Decisive Denial, have this fight. Okay, they do another champion. We say no blocks. See if they have another land. They do, but it's a colorless land. Okay, faceless haven. I'm gonna do this not during their turn so they don't get to stomp in response. Just gonna kill their champion. I think I attack here. Pretty risky blocking a 1/1 first striker when they have 2 mana. They could like stomp me or something. They frostbite, okay, I have their third land, sure. Attack for 1. Play land, pass the turn. You can flash in the Wildborn Preserver. Phoenix of Ash, do we care? 2 cards in their graveyard already. I think we say okay. Plus we can block it with the Preserver. A Decisive Denial. Attack. We can do the Decisive Denial fight effect, I guess. We want to wait till they play something though, because otherwise they have enough to recur Phoenix. Block here, see what they've got. Seems like a bizarre attack. What's going to happen? Play Rimrock. Okay. So we can go Dragon's Guard, fight Phoenix. This way we hold back a blocker that can either block the Haven or the Phoenix. If they play the Phoenix like this, we can neutralize, making the Dragon's Guard a 4/4 that'll get to attack with their Rimrock. So that's pretty nice. And that worked out, they played right into it. Another Wildborn Preserver. I think here we do just go Eureka Moment, get the extra damage in. Find a land. So if we attack for 7 here, it was 6. Even opt. I guess I could have gotten another point of damage in if I opted before combat. Play Annex, okay. So if they go for 3 damage, I guess I have to, right? They can't block with the Rimrock, so no reason to hold them back. I opt here. Neutralize. Yeah, it's probably going to be good enough. Back in here for 8. And they jump with Annex, go to 4 with the 1/1 token. Flash in Wildborn Preserver. A1. Leaving up counter magic. We'll block here. They have 1 card left in hand. I don't think we can die from this position. I think they probably have Embercleave or something. Yeah, okay. Well, we got the counter spell just in case. Okay, so we get there. Are you putting the Disdainful Stroke on the draw? Take out another Shark Typhoon. Okay, game 3, we're almost certainly on the draw. It's gonna be an uphill battle. Okay, but we got some stuff. They start with a Fervent Champion. They have some action already out of the gate. I think we just run out the Ruins. It's kind of worse on the draw anyway. Although I guess maybe that's backwards because they're playing 2 mana things, and if we just tax them, then they have to be careful about that. So we just run out the Bark Channel as a green source. You have Petty Theft up. They might try to stomp me here. I think we just counter that. I get sort of a giant, something that they probably would have done next turn. Just play that. And if they play like an Annex this turn, we could just bounce it with Petty Theft and then play Opt. They actually don't have the mana to do anything else, so this is starting to look more favorable for us. Let's see if they stomp me again. They do. I'm just gonna counter that. Keeps some life total up. Slows them down. They get to 3 mana though, they play Annex, sure. And a Mammoth. I think we're on this side as a green source. In the turn, bounce Annex. I guess I should have done that before they actually got to combat, so they couldn't have Embercleaved, but if they had Embercleave, they didn't drop it down. Okay, Annex again. I think we just opt to try to find another land so we can Mammoth and have Petty Theft up. Okay, find it. Play out the Mammoth. Pass the turn. Play Frostbite. Yep, can't stop that. Gonna bounce Annex though. Seems like they don't have another land. Otherwise, they would have tried to put it down before they went to combat so they could Embercleave with 2 creatures. So they probably can't recast Annex this turn. Is pretty good. Yep, okay, they don't have the other land. I think we just opt now. Maybe try to hit a land drop. Quandrix Command. That can counter Annex, so that would be pretty good. Play Annex. We could rewind or kick Quandrix. I think we Quandrix, although Quandrix can also counter like an Embercleave. But rewind can as well, so we're just going to use the Quandrix command because it's not guaranteed. We have to eventually get something here though. We're just kind of more or less treading water. Okay, Dragon's Guard Elite is nice. We'll just put the shields down for the Eureka Moment / rewind. Let's pass the turn now. Wait, Torbrand. Okay, well, punish for putting the shields down. If they didn't though, they probably would just animate the havens and start beating me up. Wildborn Preserver. I think they got us. It's gonna be tough to come back here. I think this deck's gonna have a tough time against mono red. Okay, I'll play first. No lands is a no-go. What are we gonna put back here? I guess a Decisive Denial. Opponent is on Yorion though, so that might have been a mistake. We'll see. Temple of Deceit. One top, okay. And the Neutralize though, it's nice. There's more counter magic, and we'll put on this Opt next turn. Maybe try to find land number 4. Cast Eureka Moment on curve. Now Opt. Okay, we find Snarl. I guess we'll just play it out. Reveal this island. Yeah, and I guess we'll run out the Dragon's Guard Elite. It kind of leaves us vulnerable to removal, but I suspect they're going to want to ramp instead of remove my Dragon's Guard Elite. The Cultivate? Yep, okay, so we are correct in that assumption. Right, we'll play the land they know about. We will go to combat. Hit them for 2. Pass the turn. If they don't do anything, or if they do just something that I don't really care about, I can Eureka Moment end of turn. And also Quandrix Command. Continue bludgeoning them. Like Quandrix Cultivator. Guess we just have to let it happen. We're just gonna Eureka Moment now before they get the extra land. Put into play a forest. The Divide by Zero can let us stall for a turn if they get an ultimatum. We can just bounce it to their hand. An Omen of the Sea afterward, okay. Both teams ramping hard. Opponent up a land though, they keep 2 top. That's scary. I guess we'll attack here. They take the block, so we can Quandrix Command. I don't really know that it matters, but we're just gonna do this. Grow the Dragon's Guard. It has a bunch of counters now too, so we can start using the 6 mana ability to pump it. Play Eliminate. Still have like Binding of the Gold Gods mana up. I think we do try to protect it though. It's an aggressive move. Play Omen, okay. 2 bottom, nice. If they have another removal spell, you just get your into hand, okay. Very nice. We could double here, get them to 3, but doesn't seem necessarily what I want to do. Pretty all-in move. So again, I do have Shark Typhoon up, but that would tap me down so they could like ultimatum or something. Let's see what my opponent goes for here. See if they just play Yorion, and if so, we can use Divide by Zero to bounce it to their hand. And the good thing too is that they might not be running too many. Ah, they run Extinction Event. Okay. We have to let that happen. Let's make a 4/4 Shark and a turn. Like Cultivator, that's fine. Okay, here we go, shark. Nope, want 4. Almost. Did a little punt there. Yeah, there we go, 4/4 shark. You get another land, and a 5/5 shark. I think we'll just run you out as a land. Hit them for 4. Go to 7. Pass the turn. You can double bounce Yorion too. But I don't know that we want to do that. I think we prefer to have a shark. I guess here they haven't gotten the 4th land drop. Or another land. Yeah, they haven't played that. But we have to go for victory here. They're going to be low on mana, so they're going to have difficulties, I think, getting rid of this other shark. I somehow missed this land being untapped, so they actually did have 5 mana. So we won't reveal that we have lethal, of course, until they have made their decisions, their omens. They keep on top, okay. On top, okay. So we'll make a 4/4 shark. See what they've got. Get a dry disruption, that could be good. Oh, and a neutralize. We have like hard counter backup. So we're gonna divide Yorion by 0. See what they've got, if anything. Okay, nice. They don't have a response. Take them down. Okay, so we're gonna want to bring in. We didn't even see any ultimatums there. We just saw like Yorion ramp. We're gonna want to bring in the ways that we can get around their counter magic. I think Brazen Bar is gonna be probably pretty bad here. It does hit them in the air, but their stuff has, you know, plenty of ETB abilities, so we don't want to really be doing that. Probably should bring in the Test of Talents as well. Yeah, the Shark Typhoons were good. Toski is good because it can get countered, so is Koma. Mystical Disputes, probably worth considering at the very least. Maybe instead of a couple of those Wildborn Preservers, or maybe actually the Dragon's Guard Elite. The fact that Wildborn Preservers can be flashed in, I think is going to be helpful. I'm going to be able to swap out one of those for another Toski. I just win the card advantage war. Yeah, I'm not sure how the counterspell suite should be deployed there, so let me know if you disagree with my approach. I'd love to hear some feedback. Got plenty of counterspells, so we have an opt as well. I'm gonna take a mulligan. It probably bodes well for us. We start with the Fable Passage. Okay, not a fast start. I guess we'll lead with the Triome. I'm gonna want to have, you know, most of my mana available if I want to get the Shark Typhoon off. Okay, they don't have a 2-drop play either. That's nice. No, like, you know, Omen or anything like that. So we're gonna just opt here. Opponent thinking about countering it. Find another Mystical Dispute. Yeah, not the worst thing in the world. Mammoth. Let's play out an island for now, past the turn. I don't want to just run out of Mammoth and give them the ability to play a 4-drop. That looks like they're not going to do anything. Okay. And then the Shark Typhoon. And the Bark Channel as another green source, so we can play the Mammoth if we want at some point. But so far, just back and forth. Rago magic. I think we do just make a Shark Typhoon token here. And a Toski, that's going to be nice. So we can run out the Snarl, we'll just reveal this island. I'll hit them for 2. Now what am I afraid of on like 5 or 6? Extra turns, maybe a Gargaroth? If I... Actually, they don't have a second green source, so they couldn't necessarily Gargaroth. I could run out the Mammoth. Or just bait out the counterspells or something. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let it resolve. See if they just kill it. Okay, baited out a Heartless Sack. Better on that than on the Shark Typhoon token. When it gets to 5 mana, so that's their second green source, so they could actually have a Gargaroth. They just get Yorion to hand. Okay. Not doing anything. I'll run out another Snarl, I guess. And we'll run out Toski. We'll get some card draw going. There we go. Another card. Eliminate on the shark, sure. Only let that slide. I'll play the Castle Vantress. After the attack. I don't have a shark typing token. Okay, so we get to just draw a card. Very nice. We have a full hand. We have 7 mana. Looking grim for our opponent. Okay, so they do have Gargaroths. I think we Mystical Dispute this. Just because you're getting a lot of mana, and they might not be, you know, doing anything soon. I guess here I'm just going to cycle the Shark Typhoon for 2. Just to keep the pressure up. Dragons go to Elite, okay. Just Snarl after Snarl. Okay, we have to attack with both. Or we don't have to, but we should attack with both. So plenty of card draw here. Wildborn Preserver and another counterspell. Okay. Just gonna run up the Elite so that we have some value we're gonna get out of our counterspells. Now is Wildborn Preserver if they don't play anything. Okay, we've had enough. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Okay. Go first. I think we'll keep this. A lot of tap lands, but I don't know what my opponent's on. I'm just gonna lead with the Triome. If they're like aggro, we might want to actually have Disruption up. So we might want to play the island next. And I'm not sure I actually want to play these Mammoths as lands yet. Again, depends on what my opponent's doing. World Tree. Yeah, getting this Snarl though kind of means I don't have to make a decision yet. Just reveal the island past the turn. What's running this? No idea, to be honest. Might be in jank territory. And your battle stations, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Swamp followed up. We're just gonna disrupt this for sure. Let's run out the Mammoth. Well, we don't know what our opponent's running. We are just going to play safe, I guess, and just try to hit them. Heartless Sack the Mammoth, sure. If we draw another land. Otherwise, I'm just going to run the current Mammoth we have as the 4th land. We can have access to Rewind, should we want it. I don't think I'm long and hard. And play a Pathway. Yeah, I'm just going to run out the Dragon's Guard Elite. There might be some kind of a Sultai list. What we've seen so far. We've seen Sultai colors, but I'm not sure why they're playing. World Tree. Maybe a way to fix their mana or something. And they Binding of the Old Gods, that's a good one. Snarl. I guess we'll pass the turn. Maybe we should have been more patient there, just waiting for the Dragon's Guard Elite to have some protection. Yeah, in the form of that Decisive Denial. Another Divide by 0. I guess we'll just pass the turn. Vorinclex. What kind of learn cards do we have again? Pest Summoning, Mascot Exhibition. Yeah, we'll just waste their time. Teachings might be what we want actually here, getting more cards. And the Jawari Disruption will play that. Land. I could play the Teachings, but then I can't counter Vorin Collect, so I think I'll just wait. Would love an untap land there, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. So I have a bad feeling this opponent might be like a Planeswalker deck. I hope they aren't like a God deck, because then I can't really stop them just activating the World Tree and, you know, putting their whole deck onto the battlefield. Want a Wolfhaven? Yeah, that's probably fine. Play Vorin Collects. Now we can divide by 0. We get Mascot Exhibition. We find an untapped land. We play this, we play Teachings. Okay, pass the turn. And we can counter Vorin Collect. It's gonna be most of their turn. We get like Mascot Exhibition. But it does leave me vulnerable to you know, them playing a big follow-up play. Here I think we're just going to neutralize. Okay, no counter magic so far, fortunately. Okay, that's nice. That is very nice. Something for us to do, a way to start putting pressure on them while holding up counter magic. And it gives us like a fight target if we want to use Decisive Denial. Okay, opponent runs out Tybalt. Yeah, we'll just Decisive Denial that. Run out Wildborn Preserver. Dagoth Triome. Back for 2. We hold that. And cycle it away. Does seem like my opponent's on just Sultai Walkers. Sultai good stuff. Binding the Old Gods. We will counter that. Try to anyway. Need to have a stop up. I need to put pressure on them or they're just gonna draw, you know, amazing cards again and again. I'll cycle the Zagoth Triome. And here I'm just gonna let it happen. Dragon's Guard Elite is an alternate replacement for Preserver, and it's gonna actually get better as we continue to play lands and stuff. Not play lands, play spells. Getting the second one is pretty nice too. So now what I hope that they do is just go for a Haymaker play, you know, like another Tybalt or something. I hope they don't have like a Extinction Event, that would be bad. They play an Ultimatum. Okay, we counter that. No questions asked. We have 1 mana left. It's okay, opponent on Ultimatum. I guess we just go for it. They have another Ultimatum, we're dead. But if they don't, then we can win. Okay, Extinction Event for even. Yep. Ouch. Okay, Eureka Moment. About to have a land. Okay, we're in top deck now, that feels bad. We need to hit like a Shark Typhoon and we're gonna be dead pretty quick, I think. Wildborn Preserver is at least a creature. They have a Crawling Barrens now, so we're gonna be able to get that going. Like, Cure Best to See God, yeah. It's gonna do it. Push out the Preserver, I guess. Brazen Borrower. guess we bounce the hand. So I don't get to tap my stuff down. It's a bold move, no doubt. But it does tie up their turn. Looking for 8 blocks. Fashion, Brazen Borrower. Okay, that's gonna be it. I think we're pretty, or rather, I think we're gonna be pretty well suited against them though, post board. So, take out the Brazen Borrowers. Take out some of the Dragon's Guard elites. Put in some Tests of Talents. Toski. Oma. Disdainful Stroke. I might bring in some counter magic too, so maybe we should have some Mystical Disputes. Put in one. Okay. I don't like mulliganing it. Maybe I should be. Well, that looks like they mulliganed twice, so that could be good for us. The Triome. So you put the second Triome. Snarl could eventually come into play untapped, but not yet. Let's run out the Mammoth, start pressuring them. I don't know Black Mana yet. Oh, I guess they do. This is a Zagat, but that was a Ketria Triome or something else. So we can run out the Snarl. Ah, we can even get more mana. Let these Triomes have those types. And we're gonna hit for 5 here. And you go to 15. One does with scrying. Understandably so. They're under some pressure. They might needed some land drops. They're thinking about it though. So whatever they were hoping for, maybe not. But they do keep it on top. They had their upkeep stop there just in case. They know what they're doing more or less. Land 4. Like Extinction Event, we're going to divide that by 0. Could get Mascot Exhibition, could get Containment Breach. Yeah. Down to blow up their first card advantage. Here actually we can just play the Zagoth Triumph tapped. So the next turn we can like get Containment Breach neutralize. But one on bottom though, hit them for 5 more. So this is really like a whole other side of the deck. Just getting the Mammoth down early and you don't have an answer for it. Being able to be aggressive. Can I put one on top though? They just ran out of Extinction Event again. Long Barons to like cultivate. I think we let it happen. Want to blow the counterspell early. Make another shark. I guess if we had a Fable Passage, we can just skip them, right? Actually, we aren't running any Fable Passages in the deck, so joke's on you. Joke's on me, I guess. Now just green. Hit them for 7. Contain Breach. Get rid of their wave, they can gain life back. Pass the turn. And we have 2 counter spells ready to go. Extinction events. We'll... Okay, yeah, they know we have counter magic. They just don't even care. Going to game 3. So we didn't see much counter magic from them. Some more removal type of effects, but I think what we have is, you know, good to go. Okay, let's see if we can take game 3 here. This looks like a hand that could do it. Chest of Talents could be crucial. Didn't do anything T2. Okay, we'll run out Dragon's Guard, try to get that down. Have some counter spells, but looks like they might have a removal spell. They do, a Heartless Sack. Cultivate. Mystical Dispute could be nice. At the elite, they have opt up if they try to use another Heartless Sack on the Dragon's Guard. Binding of the Old Gods. Yep. Snarl's okay, another land. We get a Wildborn Preserver. We do get another forest though. See if they have a 5-drop. Okay, Cultivate. Again, I guess we just let it happen. I need to save my counter spells for their big plays. Or not the Wildborn Preserver though. That lands. Main Island. Hit them for 2. Pass the turn. You can end a turn, make another 3/3 shark. Or have our mana up for counter spells. Like Coma. It is a good one. So how are we going to deal with that? Great question. I guess I should have played the Mammoth first, but I'll pass here. Oh wait, big punt. I just don't think we can beat Coma. Except maybe through Flyers. That's a big maybe. I guess this does... we don't have the Annihilation in the sideboard, do we? It's a shame. We're just gonna divide Coma by 0, I guess. Maybe we can somehow go wide. Do chump. I go to 11. Coma yet again. Can't stop him. Oh, 1 mana short of casting around Coma. It's very unfortunate. I'll rewind that. A mystical dispute. With the test of talents, the mystical dispute. Merchant ultimatum, oh no. And no other mystical disputes. Attack for 6, no blocks. I know they have ultimatum next turn, we can't even do anything about it. I guess we have to Tauski, hope to hit them for... I find the test of talents and they don't tap down. Looks like they're going to. Yeah, I think they got us. Good game, opponents. Good game. Well, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the games as much as I did. Let me know if I missed anything, any lines of attack, any winning damage or anything like that. And if you are enjoying what you're seeing, please leave a comment, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyways, I'll see you next time.